So you're sitting there scrolling through YouTube and you found that video of the guy renting the car hauler trailer and he's telling you, man, you're gonna make millions tomorrow. Well, I got inspired and I totally didn't just rush out and buy the first car hauler I saw, because that would be impulsive. I picked this thing up last night, just sprayed the tires, got them all cleaned up, and I'm gonna show you how to rent your first car hauler trailer, how to turn this thing into a shining beauty, and then we're gonna see if you can actually make money with this business. The first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna refinish this nasty looking deck. We all know that pretty things are gonna sell. So, went out and bought some WaterGuard deck sealant, that nice red color, and we're gonna turn this into this. Before you start refinishing the deck, you do need to pressure wash this, but because that's super boring and I have ADHD, I did not film pressure washing this, but I pressure washed it last night. It's all cleaned up, all dried up. So now let's mask off the deck and let's get to rolling. ADHD break. Motorcycle. We better start this thing out, just make sure she still runs. Never know if it's gonna start. Back to the business. Oops, made a mess. Proceed. Now, while you watch the paint dry with me, okay, enough of that. You might be wondering, who's this guy and why should I listen to him? So prior to this trailer, I actually had a utility trailer rental that I would try to rent out on Facebook Marketplace. I went through all your steps, put a tracker on the trailer, I did great marketing, but it wasn't very successful.
Hold up, wait a minute.
And the reason is because I would get a ton of messages. Hey, do you have a bigger trailer? Hey, do you think a car can fit on this? What's the weight capacity? And it was a utility trailer, it wasn't very high. I did rent it, but wasn't very profitable, so I decided to sell it and buy a car hauler trailer. The first thing you're gonna need on any investment is you're gonna need to put a tracking device. And I actually prefer to put 2 tracking devices. Nice. Now, a lot of the guys promoting these trailers only use an AirTag. That's excellent, except for the fact that if the customer renting the trailer does not have an Apple device, your trailer disappears off the face of the earth for 24, 48 hours until it comes back, hopefully. So there's a second tracking device that you do have to pay a monthly subscription on, but I've found that it works really, really well. And this is the Optimus 3.0 GPS tracker. You can choose how often you want an update. You can choose the length of time you want it to be updating for. There's a bunch of really cool features, and it's off a satellite. It doesn't matter if they have an Apple or an Android. Finally, you're gonna wanna actually put insurance on your trailer. I know a lot of people don't really think about, hey, do I wanna put insurance on this? You just paid a couple $1,000s for a trailer, and all it takes is one guy to hook up to it, and you never see it again. Your standard car insurance, your standard trailer insurance is not gonna cover you if you rent it out for profit. So I shopped around and I found an insurance company called MBA Insurance, which specializes in utility rentals, car hauler trailers, horse trailers, and I got that on this trailer. I just picked up this toolbox. We're gonna go ahead and mount this on the front, and then I'm gonna go ahead and show you how to install a hidden winch so that customers are not always ramming their vehicles into your winch if you mount it directly on the front. Here's my new winch, look at that. Let's get to fabricating. Kind of just test fitting some things right now. This is what I'm ultimately hoping to have. Battery, straps, and the winch all tucked into here. It's out of the weather, they're not getting stolen. And then I'd love the fair lead to come out right up at the front. So you have just a nice clean hook. That's all that the customers are gonna hit. Really prevents a lot of damage moving forward. So I went to Harbor Freight, And I got one of these universal hitch mounts. Don't worry, I am gonna beef this guy up. And then I went ahead and bought one of these D-ring attachments. We're gonna basically cut off these mounts, flange this out a little bit, and we're gonna weld to the back of this bar, which will basically be, the winch will be pulling against the trailer, which is awesome. And that will allow our winch to sit in here with the box shut, and all you're gonna see is that fair lead at the front. All right, you know the drill. Measure once, cut twice. Alrighty, the official renter setup is finished. Got the set of straps. I'm including those to add a competitive advantage. We got everything else laid out here. And you have your winch and your trailer. We have arrived at the excellent part in the video where we get to test if my welding is really all it's cracked up to be. We're about to hook it up to my Can-Am, and we're gonna see if we can just send this winch right on through the front windshield on that Can-Am. Let's free spool this all the way out. That's pretty much as far as I'm willing to go. Let's get to winching. So far, no problems. Looking good. Don't mind me just starting a recovery business. Check this thing out. This is sick. No problems at all. And the winch is pulling it. Well, that is a success if I've seen one. What do you think it used on battery? So it was at 12.55. After a 75-foot pull, 12.39. 12.4. Honestly, you got at least 2, 3, 4 winches per charge on the battery. That is not bad. The entire concept of this video was, can I rent this flatbed car hauler trailer and actually turn a profit? While I was filming this video, I ended up throwing this up on Facebook Marketplace as a rental. I'm happy to announce we have our first customer on this new trailer coming tomorrow at 7 a.m. We're gonna be doing a 24-hour rental. Hopefully should profit around $80 to $100. And we're gonna let you know how it goes and if I even get my trailer back. Well, boys, we have secured our first rental. We got a security deposit. We have a signed contract, proof of insurance, and a copy of their driver's license. Check this thing out. She's back. Absolutely zero damage. I already inspected it. Didn't have a tire blowout. The guy didn't hit my brand new box. This went really well. The customer enjoyed the experience, said he's gonna definitely rent with me again. And honestly, what a great experience. I really had a good time doing this. Having the tracking, tons of peace of mind. I don't know what I was expecting. I was really scared that he was just gonna take off and never see the trailer again. Didn't happen. So I'm gonna keep trying to rent this thing out. So here is the full rental setup. Got a little rag in here. These are just little things that people don't often think about. But like, you're working on these dirty cars, you're probably gonna get your fingers dirty. I got 2 straps to help the customer out. Got the winch controllers. I also, under here, have a trailer jack and a tire iron so that if the customer gets a flat tire, they can likely just change the tire themselves instead of calling me. And when I'm done, I can lock this box. It's all latched up, and my stuff's not getting damaged or stolen, and that's all you have. I just got another booking, but you're gonna have to come back next time because, well, I gotta get you coming back somehow, right? Anyways, let me know what you want to see on the next video. We're gonna see if the trailer even comes back on this next rental. Smash that subscribe button, and I'll see you next week.